And 13-2 would be its best start in 5 years. Like you said, Mason Jones. And this new up-tempo.
4 guards and Bailey being an undersized post, but Ole Miss has the guys to match up with that.
Veteran senior guard. Loves to shoot the mid-range. KJ Buffin with the offensive rebound. And still.
Left side, he is not afraid of bigger guys or contact.
Still's one of those 4 guards you mentioned. You will see plenty. 16 games last year. You throw Witt as a 5th-year graduate transfer into the recipe. That helps that recipe for success. And how about the block on the 3-point attempt?
And that is scouting report by Isaiah Joe.
And he hits the 3.
And not because that's over the course of, 10, 12 games. It's not happening in the same game. Can they play together and play well at the same time as opposed to 1 game on, 1 game off?
Joe in the corner again. 4 minutes of this one. Joe leaves it for.
I mean, he was a handful for opponents, and the quintessential, if you're good enough, you're tall enough. And Earl Boykin says, wait a minute, I'm not going to count you out. Like, I know you've got something in you, the toughness, and the bond was certainly made.
Favorite NBA player growing up?
Oh, me?
This is Joe with 2 triples already. On the drive now with 8 points.
And if he can make that with consistency, watch out.
Look at Jones does that.
Limiting them to just 4 while quickly hit more than that himself.
Tyree, he loves that mid-range jumper. Shooting team, and it kind of looks that way a couple games into conference play.
They're still the best team nobody's talking about to me. Now, they've got to earn that, and they got to be consistent. But think about this. They've had Florida down for them. It helps bring the team closer together, and this is a young, new team that needs it.
Started a GoFundMe page that has raised tens of thousands of dollars for the relief efforts down in the Bahamas. So wonderful stuff. That was your range, right at the rim, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. That's where I was. I chose to stay under the rim as opposed to above. Didn't want to be too flashy.
Dave Bradshaw always looking for the high.
And somebody that I think is in the conversation of MVP of the league as of January 2020.
Scoring 20 a game, leads this team in rebounding, assists. Tyree. Oh, what a.
Well, Buzz Williams doing a nice job with A&M despite being shorthanded with shooters and talent. They played this Arkansas team really close, went on the road.
Of last year's roster, so now it's up to Tyree to shoulder a little more of a leadership role this year.
It's very common as a senior with high expectations from others, from yourself, to put too much pressure on yourself, to try to do too much. And oftentimes it ends up being about.
Arkansas for sure will not hesitate to do this. 4 guards. They have played 5 guards at times.
And it helps because you can switch defensively. And that bothers Arkansas right here. Use the ball screen, get the switch, and make Bailey try to guard Tyree.
Instead, into Hinson's hands with 4 to shoot. Fading away, knocks it. It's Buffin. Nice little shimmy. Arkansas shooting 35% from the field.
Campus a week later, Jimmy says, deuces, I'm gone. He said, man, what? And now here they are together.
Schuler transition 3. In frustration. Here's Hinson.
You're talking to producer right now.
Sills from the corner. So with 3 seconds, it's Joe. This is his range, by the way. And Arkansas goes.
They got to get back to run their offense. and making the extra pass.
Yeah, 26% shooting from the field. Now the Hogs finished that half 1 of 11 from the field. This is Bailey. Good reverse.
Where now we're watching a structured pickup game. The dudes are just about to ball on each other.
Boy, we saw that last week. Arkansas closing it out against Texas A&M with those 5 guards. Boy, that is
there's your pickup game.
per game on average. 15th best in the nation. Shoots 54% from the field.
Well, he's basically on one end going to be your 5, and then on the other end guard the 1.
Miller left open. That's Hinson. He can't stick. Harris, the North Carolina native, off the bench running the point. There's Jones. Got it. Right out of the gates for Alabama. Arkansas back home against Vanderbilt this week. And then Ole Miss has to go to Florida on Tuesday. Largest deficit for the Hogs. They could use this one, and Joe helps them out. Boy, Ole Miss, 16 of 17 from the stripe. They have hit 8 more free throws than Arkansas. With a wobbly off-balance look.
That's it, tough twos. That is the goal of the defense.
Joe, and he puts it in. And that is what Eric Musselman demands. Remember, he told us a few weeks back he was surprised with how good the defense has looked in his first year coaching this program. Joe, fall away, got the roll. Sills, he bounced it off of, I think, C's foot, got it back.
I'll get it back to 1.
He's got it. Back into Tyree's hands. 3 to shoot. He's going to pull up. Down and out. January. Ole Miss's first as a ranked team last year. Remember, it went on that great run. Trying to buck that trend today. Joe is fouled, and he's
half alone compared to just 4 in the first half. Clearly playing more as a team. Mindset at times.
Sophomore's had a great year. He is Ole Miss's best rebounder. He's on the bench. Witt pounces on it. Shot clock resets to 20 for Ole Miss. Tyree with the left hand, and he's 5 to shoot. Jones in the paint. Fall.
And Ole Miss isn't seeing it right now.
It's been more than 3 minutes for Arkansas without a field goal. C jars it loose. Chaney winds up on the ground. Tyree on the drive, and Joe with the rejection.
Will be a treat. But it's about consistency. Whether Lofton was playing good or not, he was the same guy. And I think that's what you look for in your senior leaders.
Another steal. Tyree forced it first half.
Row, quick monitor visits. Well done. Duck shot.
Oh, we got an all-star crew for sure. Collaborative replay as well with the SEC office in Birmingham, helping speed up the process and making it more efficient. And there's Isaiah Joe. He lost it. Good defense from Bailey. Jones to Joe. They connect. The 3. Got it! Joe sets the screen. Ole Miss defends him. Here's Joe, leans in, and he's got another.
I mean, right now, there's not a single guy out there that you say that's a post player for either team.
Schuler, open, left it short.
Got to have a no-pass possession for Ole Miss. Next time the ball goes through the net, you let Tyree bring it up the court to ensure the ball is in his hands. Joe Bailey got to the line, a 5-point play just a few minutes ago. Finally got them tied.
times for both teams, 4-guard lineups.
Assuming Joe makes this, to me, Devontae Shuler's a little banged up right now, took a knee. I'd get this ball out and I'd get it to Tyree.
Steal by Isaiah Joe. All the way, he has 31.
To beat them besides Tyree, and here they go to the zone. Must watch the corner three-point shooters on this.
That basket just snapped the 8-0 Arkansas run. Joe, no. It's a big impactful plays the last minute and a half. Shuler. Where's Tyree? He's in the paint. Shuler gives it to Hinson. Fade away. Buffin offensive rebound. 1.5-second differential and no longer between shot and game clock because Joe with the big. So Buffin to the bench. Joe, 17.2 left. This free throw is big. 4-point lead.